is Mary,
And Amma.
and today we are going to be talking about Christine's new book. Apparently, there are quite a bit of bombshells that we have just got to talk about.
Yes, you all. Yes, you all. This is, oh my God. I am so actually excited about this. They say that the book is going to be out on the 2nd of September, but there have been a lot of leaks happening with the book. And they say they're in some of the bookstores. So hey, if you guys know of a Barnes and Noble that's near the Atlanta area, please let us know so Mary can go there and pick up a copy for us.
Yeah.
Yes. And the book is called, let me see here. If I can find it. I think it was like Sister Wives. Mm, Let me see. If I can find, I actually wrote down the thing. I think it was something like a sister wife, a memoir about family. What was it? Family and finding her freedom. Something like that. Oh, I wrote down the title. I can't find it now. Oh, there
It
it is.
is.
Sister Wife, a memoir of faith, family, and finding freedom. And I don't know if she's going by the Christine Brown, Woolley.
She's going
So
by
anyhow,
Christine
Sister
Brown.
Wife. Okay, so Sister Wife, a memoir of faith, family, and finding freedom.
Yes, Christine
So
Brown
pick
Woolley.
up your okay. So pick up your copy. All right, so let's get right into this. Okay, we're gonna try to make this video about 15 minutes because Mary and hubby are going to some wonderful convention. If you
Yes.
all are into cosplay, they're going to go do that. So
Yes, it is Dragon
it's
Con
our
this
15
week.
minutes. Ooh, Dragon
Yeah.
Con.
It's in Atlanta. It's a 5-day event. So we're going to go for Friday, Saturday, and then we're going to spend Sunday just
Oh,
enjoying ATL.
aw, lovely. If anyone is gonna be there, like put a comment down below. Okay, so let us start right here. Okay, bombshell number one. Let's just jump right in, okay, and get warm. Wedding night. Christine talks about her wedding night with Cody. Okay, and that there was no foreplay, there was no hand holding. She cried after he did apologize because all he did was just put it in and that was it. It was horrible. I felt so bad. Let me tell you, this book, like, it caused some issues. Okay. Like, I was almost in tears in so many parts of this book. Okay. Yes, he just put it in and that was it. And this was a night, remember that she had kissed him for the first time. She had kissed for the first time ever in her life on the day of their wedding. And this, of course, was her first, you know, encounter. And here she is. And that's all he did. But he did
Shocked.
apologize. He said,
I'm
yeah.
shocked that she's getting so into detail. Lord have mercy. They're over here clutching my
I
pearls.
was like, oh, okay, Christine. She's like, you know what I love about this? Because it's so important, I think, for women to tell their story. And no one can tell your story but you
Right.
know? And I love that she's doing this. Way to go, Christine. Like, I'm so incredibly just inspired by your bravery. And one day, because sometimes, especially like with Cody, and Robin even accused him of doing this, rewriting history. And Robin was talking about her father, how her father was there also trying to rewrite history. And, she was telling Cody, you're kind of rewriting some of the stuff. Because sometimes this is what happens, especially when a guy has really effed up And now he tried to rewrite history, and you have not put your story out there. So I'm so inspired that she did put her story out there. So way to go for her. But yeah, it actually is pearl clutching. I was like, ooh, Christine is not holding any punches. Okay.
Yeah.
Whew. Anywho, so yeah, but he did apologize. She cried. She told him she was thinking there was going to be some moonlight, some hand holding, something, and she was actually hoping that because he had experience, she knew that he had some, you know, I don't sexual experience, I guess,
Right.
like he had held is, he has been kind of a little vague about what he used to do and all that stuff. Um, So she was hoping that he will be, I guess, good at it, at least better than what he did, right? Then she talks about that she has had no orgasm for 2 years, the first 2 years of their marriage, zero orgasm. Okay.
Oh gosh.
Um, yeah, I wasn't too surprised about this. I think that, I mean, well, anyway, I'm actually, let's not go there. Let's just leave this with Christine.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
No, no orgasm for 2 years, yes, and that they only did the missionary position. You know the missionary position?
Yes.
It's just the regular way of face to face. Right? No, no, I'm just no, I'm not
My
Look,
god.
Mary,
Okay.
I'm over here sweating, okay? Like what okay. No, because I thought that missionary position is like an old term. It's been such a long time since I've heard that term, missionary position. That's why I was like, that's why I asked you. I just thought it was just an old term that probably you young guys don't use, missionary position, probably. But you know that. What that's why I was asking.
Well, I am pregnant, so
No, no, no. That's not what I'm saying. You know what I'm now you're teasing. Okay, but what had me smiling, I was thinking, I said, girl, I bet David is enjoying teaching Christine some things.
god.
Okay, okay. All right. The other thing that used to happen too,
This is a mess.
she said, I mean, she got all into their bedroom, girl. She
I'm
said that
shocked. I'm like over here
Cody,
clutching my pearls. Like, what the hell is going on in this book?
girl, listen, I'm over here like, I mean, I'm over here catching a sweat. Okay. Um, Anywho, she said that Cody also will he liked massages, like long massages before um intercourse. Okay. However, he does not reciprocate.
Okay.
Yes, yes. He want you to massage him, but he don't want to massage you. See, and when Christine asks him about that, he's like, he's not turned on by massages. He's not turned on when she massages him. So what's the point of him massaging her? Hello, Cody, is not to turn your selfish tail on. Is to turn her on. Like,
Oh my god.
yes. Hot mess. So she was saying, like, she stopped. So after a while, she stopped giving him massages. And guess what? He goes and lets Robin know. So remember when Robin was sitting there talking about how, oh, she doesn't get into stuff that goes on between, the other wives. She has nothing to do with it. She just focuses on herself, and everybody needs to focus on their self and their marriage with him. No, 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 boo. Just like we suspected, Cody, like Janelle said, he can't hold water.
Yeah.
He's like a sieve. He will tell Robin about how what's going on with Christine and how she has stopped giving him a massage, to the point that Robin goes to Christine to say, hey, why have you stopped giving him a massage?
What?
Yes.
So she's now
Mm-hmm.
getting into their
Mm-hmm.
bedroom stuff. That is crazy.
Yes.
So she's
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
helping Cody's sex life with Christine? That's weird.
That very, very weird. Very, very weird. So yeah. And and then anytime, like if Christine goes and talks, complains to Robin, or tries to bond with Robin and says something about Cody, she will go to Cody and add her little kanya pepe and some garam masala and mix that bad boy up and feed it to Cody. And then Cody gets very upset. But she was saying that it's not so much like Robin doing things. Well, it's not so much that Cody is just there like being some doormat for Robin. It's not about that. But what it is that Robin, she does whatever it is that Cody wants, most likely in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Remember a time when Robin was talking about how Cody was her best customer?
Oh
And
yeah,
we were
the
saying that was such a weird thing to say. Like, what is this?
I
Like,
even heard about her, was it her credit card thing with Victoria's Secret and all that?
Oh yes, oh yes. So Robin really, I guess this is her way of getting to Cody. Now, I don't, I never felt that Robin was into Cody. Maybe Robin just decided, right? I have my 3 kids, okay? I have lived it up. Maybe she had a very active, satisfying, sex life with her ex, right? And when she got to Cody, because I never felt as though she was into him like that. Remember when he tried to kiss her and he was like, you're too pretty to cook and clean? It was very subtle, but she kind of moved back a little bit. I
Yeah.
saw there a little bit of rejection, you know? Um, I think maybe she's one of those people who will just fake it. She will fake that she had an orgasm, but oh, yes, 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 like that Harry Met Sally scene. And you probably too young to remember that. But
Most
anyway,
definitely.
there
Too
was a
young
scene
though.
in Harry Met Sally when she she fakes his orgasm, like she's at a table and she goes all out, and the guy looks at him and her like, oh wow.
Oh
Probably
my
thinking,
god.
oh, that's how my girlfriend sounds.
Yeah, I'm sure
I
Robin's
wonder if
like
she's
that. I
faking,
feel like her main thing is just to like be
have the
there for
security
Cody.
for
Yeah,
her
just have the
children.
security. I think she picks and chooses her
Mhm.
battles.
Right, right. And that's what Christine said. It's not so much whatever that Cody is, bending over backward for Robin. Not at all. It's Robin doing whatever she can, being kind of like this yes person, because her ultimate goal, she kept, like LeBron James would say, she kept the main thing the main thing. And my ultimate goal is to come in here, Ursup the first wife, Ursup all these other OGs, and be the number one wife and have this man taking care of myself, my children, adopt my kids, and having that paper, having that money, legally being the one who will benefit if anything happens to him. And
Yeah.
so she has kind of kept that. And so she's fine with that. But it does bring me a little bit of, and that's the thing, wherever you show up, there you are. Like if you're an ass to one wife, it doesn't mean that the guy goes and becomes a wonderful person to the other wife. He's still going to show up. He's still going to show up. The narcissist in him will still show up. The person who demands the 1 hour massage is still going to show up. The person who is, wham bam, thank you, ma'am, he's still going to show up to
Yeah.
the new person. Yeah. So women, don't feel sad about that. The man has moved on, let him move on, because that other woman, she gonna catch the same hell. It's gonna be the same man. Um, Anywho, the other thing that, so Cody in a sense rewards Robin, Christine said. And what is he rewarding her for? For what? Her not having any expectation for sex, faking orgasms, I guess. So he rewards her by staying with her children. You know what I'm saying? He will go to the other wives' home to eat, fart, poop. He gets there late. He leaves early and goes right back to Robin's house. And
Yeah.
she even said that during the filming, the wives sometimes have to fake for the cameras. They have to watch their facial expressions, you know, because if they show their displeasure for something that he had done or their unhappiness, then sometimes he will skip going to their home altogether,
Wow.
like punish them in that way. I know. So, I mean, what do you think about all of this so far?
I mean, it's quite insane. Like, she's really dropping like a lot of bombshells. Like, I'm shocked that he wouldn't go to a wife's house just because of a facial expression. Like, that's ridiculous.
So
Like,
he was
really.
really controlling. He was really controlling a lot of things. She talks about, well, I just really want to just jump from this because I kind of wrote things down in order. But let's talk about in terms of that whole facial expression and all that stuff. When she talks about when she was pregnant with Truly, right? She said during the time that she was pregnant with Truly, she was working several jobs. She was also working night shift.
Wow.
And she will ask Cody to go check on the kids, like tuck them in and all that. And he let her know, you can't rely on me. You need to rely on your sister wives for that. And when she finally went into labor to go have Truly, he was supposed to remember there was a time he left and went to Robin's house. He was actually supposed to just go to the house. Her Christine's bag was already packed. He was just supposed to pick up the bag, probably get a change of clothes for himself, and come back right back to the hospital. But
Right.
he doesn't do that. He goes to Robin's house, which she sees later on, and then ends up kissing Robin. They weren't even married at that time.
Wow.
Yeah. And so she was very upset about that. She was very upset about that. And she said that, and also he was talking to the doctor during the labor. He was there talking to the doctor about Mary's infertility issues. Remember?
Yeah.
And while she was in labor, she had to tell him, like, maybe like schedule a time when you come with Mary or something, but she says she felt grumpy, lonely, and unimportant, is how she felt during her labor.
Wow.
And after Truly was born, he didn't even spend the night with her after Truly was born. So she also felt abandoned. He went
Yeah.
straight back to Robin's house right after Truly was born. And then, of course, in the ensuing weeks, he and Robin were there planning their wedding. Because remember, they weren't married by that time.
Yeah.
It's really so sad because when you think about women during that time, they're so vulnerable. When they're pregnant, and then and that's why she also had a lot of postpartum depression after Truly came.
Right.
So that was just really sad. The other
Yeah.
thing that she talked a lot about was, were you going to say something, Mary?
No, I'm listening.
Oh, the other thing she talked about was about Aspen. About remember when Truly got sick? She had gone away with the other wives, and Truly got sick and was in the hospital, nearly died. Remember that?
I do remember that.
hmm Well, she said that before they left, she actually took Truly to the urgent care, and they were like, okay, just some light flu or whatever. And so she left. She said, but when she left, Aspen called her, was just like, Truly is just seeming very ill, very lethargic, And so she calls Cody and she's like, look, can you go there and check on my Kelty and Aspen with Truly because she's just really sick. And Cody doesn't go there. He tells her that he's doing laundry for Robin. Yes. And of course, when she comes later on, truly what her kidney shut down, she was very dehydrated. And so when she confronted Cody, it was on camera, she confronted him and she was saying that, my daughter nearly died, like truly nearly died. And how would you have felt if she died while you're out there doing laundry? I mean, because what you're saying to me that our daughter nearly died because you were doing laundry. And
Yeah.
Cody right then and there told the camera crew to shut that down. And so they never played that.
Wow.
So he seemed to have a lot of control over what they showed. And I don't know why they gave him that much control and what they didn't show.
Right. That's
Because he was
interesting.
concerned about, yeah, he was concerned, of course, how it will look, how he will look. Because he
Yeah.
wants to portray, this protector, this man who's, running this household like a fine, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, and then the other thing she had said, she said she confided in Robin and told Robin that, look, if Truly had died, she was gonna leave Cody. She would have left Cody.
Okay.
Robin runs to Cody to tell Cody this, and he was very upset. And I think she said that was the last time that she confided in Robin.
Wow.
Which I don't know why, Christine, you will be there confiding in Robin, when Robin did not even let you look after her kid. She went and got a nanny. So right there, she showed you, you know what I'm saying? Like she don't trust you. So why you will trust her with your secrets and your personal thoughts, I don't know.
Well, maybe she was well, that was very early in that whole like new marriage. Like she probably was thinking,
Mhm.
oh, she's my sister wife, let me give her a chance, da da da. But Robin obviously proved that she can't be trusted.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, that
She go ahead.
no, you're good. Go ahead.
Mm. She talks about how when they were working, 'cause I wondered about the whole working that they were working so much. They will put money in, of course, a family pot. And Robin and Cody spent a lot of that money,
Yeah.
which a lot of things that we were kind of saying, I think the audience kind of suspected a lot of this stuff. Oh, they're moved to Vegas. They moved because the football team moved to Vegas.
What football team?
I don't know. I think it was called I don't know. I don't know football. I thought I saw something. The Raiders. Is the Raiders? Let me look it up. Vegas. Is it Vegas? Let's see what Vegas has. But I guess it's the NFL team. I'm not into football, you guys. I'm sorry. Let me see if it was the Raiders. Oh, okay. Let's see. Vegas Raiders. Okay, Las Vegas Raiders. It is the Raiders. Okay, I remember. All right, so it was the Raiders. So they moved to Las Vegas. And so yeah, I guess that's why he chose Vegas for the football
Wow.
team. Now, let me yeah, I love my basketball. So will I move to I can see myself doing that. I have thought about moving to San Antonio for the Spurs. I can see myself moving to a city for that. So okay. Okay, I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna judge. Um, oh, okay. She talked about, remember we are wondering about this Mary and Mykelti and the other children?
Yeah.
I mean, because the way they talk about it is and I still haven't heard yet, like some really, I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to quantify anybody's abuse and all that.
Right.
But Mary just seemed to be probably emotionally unstable. Okay, and she took it out a lot on the children. And I feel sorry for Mary too, because I feel like a lot of probably her miscarriage and stuff, a lot of that happened too through the stress that she was going through with Cody,
Right.
and then all around her you have these women having children. And so I do empathize, um but it's still wrong. You have to be able to, especially as an adult, manage your shit, manage your stuff, you know, and not like take it out on kids because that's like a lifetime of fear, chaos, abuse that they got to deal with and PTSD
Right.
from it. So I do sympathize with both sides. Mary less than the kids. Anyhow, my Keltie had gone to a store and she was short by, I think, 5 cents, like a nickel. And so she asked the cashier, she was with Leon at the time, and she asked the cashier to borrow, not to borrow, but if the cashier can help her with the nickel. And Leon was so, you know, I always felt that Leon was quite judgmental. But anyway, was so embarrassed. He went, reported to the mom, and Mary went nuts on Mike Kelty for embarrassing the family and all of that stuff. I mean, and I get it. Sometimes you don't want people borrowing money and stuff because then, people will judge the family and all that. So I get it. But I think that with Mary, she was just in that position where because of what she was going through with Cody and the fact that she wasn't able to have these children, I think that some people are just should not be disciplining the children because I don't think she had clarity on that
Right.
at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just what I think. So anyhow, Christina and her got into it, and since then it's been a problem, she said, with her and Mary. Um,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Quite a
Oh,
bit
she talked
going.
about the
You said what?
go ahead, go ahead.
No, you're good.
N- Oh, okay. She talked about that cul-de-sac commitment ceremony. Remember that ceremony they had there in Las Vegas in their little cul-de-sac there?
Yeah,
Do you remember that?
I do.
When they committed for the family and all that stuff? Well, she just felt like nothing changed. They did this whole commitment thing and nothing changed at all. He just went, continued to be there with Robin, continued to spend less and less time with everybody else. I mean, when you think about this thing, Cody really took the time and just really abandoned his family.
Yeah.
He just really abandoned his family. The other thing about, oh, we have to talk about how much it costs, truly surgery and all the stuff that she had to get done because her kidney shut down. 200,000.
Wow.
Christine was in debt for $200,000. She had to start working with Lula Rowe, selling stuff, had to work her butt off selling stuff so that she could pay off that medical bill. And he did not even give one penny to help her with that debt
That's crazy.
because they did not have health insurance. Now with Isabel's surgery cost 50,000. She said he did help a little tiny bit with that, a little tiny bit, but that 200,000, no, she had to work that stuff off because they didn't have any health insurance. And I
Wow.
wonder if that's why he did not bother to take Truly back to the hospital because he didn't want to come out of his pocket. You know what I'm saying? So you
Right.
will rather have your child over there slowly passing away than take her to the hospital because you don't want to spend your money that probably you and Robin had already allocated for some, I don't know, some Victoria's Secret or something you all wanted to go buy. Mm-mm-mm.
Crazy. That's so insane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
So that was it. I mean, that was it in a nutshell. I'm looking over here in my notes, but I
that's
cannot
quite
wait,
a bit of
Mary, for
bombshells.
you. You got to go get that book, and we will take our time, you all, to read it page by page and talk about it. So I am very excited, and we can do that, up till the season starts. It also seems like this probably might be Christine's last season
Yeah,
after, yeah, this season. Yeah. I mean,
probably.
because you know why? She has gotten all of her closure. That's what I think.
Yeah, for sure.
And doing the book, really, she got her voice out there. I think it's a very powerful thing to do for women to do. And also, um, I think it's going to help a lot of other women too who are in the faith and all of that. Oh, one very funny thing. Um, During, their sex, Cody likes to have them wear like the Mormon outfit.
What?
Um, right. And and I don't know if it's something that they just do. You guys, we had someone who is part of the AUB. If you guys could just let us know, is it true that the women during sex they wear it so that they could have righteous sex? Is that true? Please let us know down below.
God. Okay, now.
I am not judging. I am not judging. I'm not. And
I didn't know that
if
was
it's
a
the whole
thing.
outfit, do they also look? Do they also have to wear the hat?
Wow, that's interesting.
It's giving, you know what it's giving? It's giving, you know how sometimes you will have like you'll dress up as a maid or whatever,
Yeah,
like or as a yeah, I don't know, belly dancer or whatever. But it's giving that.
yeah, some type of foreplay or something.
Hmm.
Yes, y'all. Well, oh my God, y'all! Please comment down below and tell us what you guys think of all of these crazy bombshells that came out.
I know Christine is not holding anything back.
I know that's right. But yes, you
Yeah.
guys, it is Mary,
And Amma,
and we are signing off. Love you guys.
love you. Please remember to subscribe.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.